was that? It's your boy Shaun C
and PZF, baby.
And we are the Partners in Crime podcast. Thank you for being here. You used to tell me something about what your grandpa used to say when it came to women in business. What was that? What he used to tell you?
My father used to tell me, son, get your mind on the right thing because you out here trying to get some. But let me tell you one thing. You can't get no romance if you ain't got no finance.
That's right, man. That's that old school talk right there. They got a lot of women. If you are a man of a certain amount means or you got a certain look, say you that six-figure guy, you got it like that, these women will do everything in their power to try to lock you down, right? They're going to do everything in your power to try to say, well, why are you a player? Why are you still out there?
What if you are missing the most amazing woman that God could have ever put before you?
Man, that's her lost more than mine.
What if you're missing your body?
I'm saying I'm good. Look how far I got by myself. I'm doing excellent.
Imagine if you just didn't know because you just didn't have that lobster roll, something simple.
Right.
Just
I prefer my freedom over everything. My happiness, personal happiness, and my personal freedom. So you don't feel like there's a woman
that can make you happy?
I didn't say it's. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying currently how I like to move and how I like to feel. I do what I want, how I want at all times. And look how far it got me now.
He ain't lying.
In my interpretation, notice how she was pushing him to, what if you find the most beautiful, amazing woman that God ever sent you? Well, he already standing on business. He like what he's doing. So, but notice it's those type of dudes that you trying to push that agenda on. Why don't women say that about regular 9-to-5 dudes, blue collar men?
She said something that crossed him up and he didn't know how to answer. But see, she'd have asked me that, I'd have had a whole nother answer.
What she said?
She said to him, you don't think you're going to find a woman that can make you happy? And he stuttered, well, I'm not saying all that. First of all, can't no woman make me happy. Ooh. She can only add to my happiness. Yes. I'm going to be happy regardless, whether she here or she not here. So can't no woman make me happy.
That's right.
She can add to my happiness. That's what I would have told her. So I'm like, hold on, that one crossed me up the wrong way. So that's
part of the problem, right? Because on their side, they think that the things make them happy. Oh, the marriage will make me happy because I want the most beautiful wedding. Or everything that they want to think that make them happy is superficial shit. When men were our age back in the day, and let's say you went out, what I don't know if you know, what's one of my favorite sports cars?
Mustang.
There you go, right? Mustang. Lately it's been Corvette, but Mustang, you ain't wrong, okay? We know that I like a Mustang, right? If a man my age back in the day would have bought a Mustang in his late 40s, what would they have said about him? He going through what?
He going through a midlife crisis.
He going through a midlife crisis because he went and bought a car in his late 40s.
He went and bought a young man car. That's what they would have said.
I get it differently now. When people say, oh, well, he going through a midlife crisis, that's why he bought it. I think this man finally is at the point in his life, right? Because as you get older, that's when you're making your money. That's when you're in your career. That's your money-making years. So, of course, he going to buy what he can afford. It's not even about midlife crisis. It's like, yo, you are more financially stable, the most stable you ever been right now. Is that true for you?
That's true for me.
Right. That's why like older men be on their shit. You like even driving around Vegas. You see, when I see Corvettes, I look over, dude got grays. That's not a midlife crisis. Look like to me, that's a dude that worked his ass off to get to the point that he can afford that shit.
I'll take it one step further. How come men get hit with the midlife crisis, but women can go get their titties done, they can go get their butt done, they can go get their tummies tucked,
their skin lifted,
all this, and we say they doing that to make themselves look good for us. No, they doing that because they realize they can't compete with that little 20-year-old that's running around here that's got it already naturally. That's why they doing it, because
and the other thing is too, right? Like we hit a midlife crisis because obviously the other thought to that when women say that is that we getting old and we trying to fight for all the time. Mm-hmm. They the ones getting that shit injected in their face, skin, and all that stuff like that. I'm not knocking it if that's what you want to do. But the point is, why is it always a double standard when it comes to what we do? See, the problem is, P, they so busy trying to be like us That they're in competition with us, which is why they always trying to put us down.
Yeah.
Because they can't do it like we do.
I'll take it one step further than that. See, remember when they young and pretty, what dudes are they going after?
The older dudes they got more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they going after dudes that's got the midlife crisis until they get to the point where they're at the midlife crisis. Then it's you just trying to be young. You trying to be young. Which one is it, man? You can't have both sides of the coin.
You can't.
Today we have business versus biddies. It's an important topic, so strap in. First, we have Exhibit A, 49-year age difference between Mr. Bill Belichick and his girlfriend. Exhibit B, Sylvester Stallone and his wife. We have a 22-year difference. Exhibit C, Larry Ellison and his wife. We have a 47-year difference. Are you guys seeing a trend? The question that you're all wondering is your wife even born yet? Now, if we run this calculation through the fabric of the universe, quantum physics, some of the richest motherfuckers on the planet, and anything else you math geeks can fucking come up with, the swift and easy answer is no. Focus on the business, motherfuckers. Don't be chasing bitches. Start chasing that paper. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk today, and I will see you again tomorrow.
But I think he fucked up his argument talking about your wife ain't born yet.
You ain't supposed to say this seminar. What the hell going on?
You ain't supposed to. I piss on you. Drip, drip, drip.
Seems like you ready.
Somebody messing with that baby Earl. Somebody that been to the freak off. Yo, y'all white dudes is wild, son. Like, yo, the argument was going fine. Like, okay, yeah, I heard that, hey, you could be older and still pull younger women if you own business. This dude took it to, your wife ain't even born yet. You old pedo, PD3PO, damn PDF file.
I'm like, wait, should I be waiting for my wife to graduate from junior high? What the fuck going on? I'm like, what the hell?
Be sitting out there with it. Like, man, I got this Barbie house.
So you want that kids meal with or without cheese?
Oh, man. Again, the argument was kind of fucked up.
He had me to
like, yo, bro, just shut up. Just shut up. You fucking it up. Yeah, you fucking up the whole argument, bro. Yeah, just cut. Oh, listen. Woo. But there is, again, back to the main point, though. There's an old saying that basically saying that if you chasing after women, you can end up still broke. But if you out on business, you can still get the women later. Too often, it's not about trying to project you got money. You don't have to do all that. But the point is the confidence that you have when you have money versus not having money. The things you can do when you have money versus not having money. And worst case scenario, if you got money, you can at least pay for it. At this age, I'm just starting to say that, like, yo, that might be in 2026, that might actually be the best option for some dudes. Just go ahead and pay for it. That way you get what you need, and then you ain't got to deal with all the headaches and stuff. Where we going? What we gonna eat? Why you didn't give me a gift? You ain't got to deal with none of them headaches, bro.
Now, my brother, before he said that last statement that messed this whole argument up, did you notice one thing on that clip thing he was putting out there?
Yeah. What?
Every clip he showed had an older man with a younger woman.
Yeah, I thought that's what we was talking about.
Exactly. But there's very seldomly does it ever work out for an older woman and a younger man.
I was like, where you was going at with this?
You see, because again, we as younger men, older women get set in their ways. We can't deal with that as a younger man. We can't deal with that. But a younger woman, she'll deal with an older man because he's still gonna have that vigor, that whatever, that juice that you can deal with. You can work with. But when you're dealing with an older woman and you're a younger man, oh, it don't never work out. Ask Haley Berry about it.
P, I actually talked about this on a video. When a younger woman is with an older man who is a responsible older man, he always makes her better. Because if he's got more, he gonna elevate her up. And he had to get there. So she get to learn some stuff along the way. But when you have a younger man and an older woman, she don't elevate him to become a man. All she do is if she do give him the wisdom and knowledge, all that stuff, she just basically mommying him. Because can't no woman teach a younger man to be a man. But that older man can tell that young woman how to carry herself as a lady. Exactly. It's just different. It's not the same.
You put it perfectly. I really can't add nothing else to it because like you said, if you the younger guy and this woman is telling you something, you immediately say to her, why are you trying to be my mama? Are you trying to be my mama?
Right.
My mama. You don't need no mama.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, the man tell a younger woman something, she can respect it. Yes. Because he's already been through it. He already had this. He didn't had that. So she takes it as a more of a, I hate to say it, but most women are looking for a father figure. Mm-hmm. Most younger men aren't looking for a mama. It just doesn't work the same.
Or again, even if you have a younger man who is with an older woman because of the mommy issues, she's hurting that dude from becoming a man.
Yeah.
Because you keeping him stuck in that kid-like state. A man, a young woman being with an older man, she got to elevate to that dude's wisdom and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it just don't work out that way. Anyway, we want to hear from you down in the comments below. What's your thoughts on business or biddies? We want to hear from you and your thoughts about it down in the comments below. And until next time.
Wow.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.